Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is a very impromptu video that we are about to start. This is Kira, everyone. I'm sure, come forward, Kira.
Hello.
I should say my name is Melissa Murrell. I'm a personal stylist and Kira is one of our stylists that work for us. We're not meant to be doing a YouTube video, but Kira has just come up with the great idea of switching the camera on because I have asked Kira to put together a 5-day holiday wardrobe for me because I'm off to Barcelona and I'm too busy.
You're too busy, yeah. And I was very generous and offered.
You were very generous. She's in the office anyway doing some styling project work for us today. And yeah, in all honesty, I just haven't got that much time. So I think what you've done is just put loads of items together, haven't you? And we're going to go through it.
We're going to go through them,
So we just thought we'd put the camera on to show you what we're doing. I've only got as far as packing my toilet.
And I thought everybody wants to know what's in here. Please tell us.
Well, I was just telling her about Fussy deodorant. You'd never heard of it?
No, never.
Yeah, so basically she caught me refilling my Fussy. So yeah, so this is Fussy deodorant. So I made the switch from an antiperspirant, oh, wrong end, to a natural deodorant a while ago actually. And this is the brand that I use, Fussy. It lasts for about, well, at least 24 hours. They smell lovely. These are like the little refill pots, which is what you were catching me doing when you were saying, what on earth are you doing? So easy, you literally just pop them in, then you just pop the lid on like that, so it clicks down, and then you would just turn it around a few turns.
Smell it.
Yeah, smell it.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, really lovely. And I know, like others that I've used before are liquid, but I'm always a bit dodgy with liquids and taking them abroad.
And
so
the packaging's so pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. You can get different colours as
nice.
well. Given that I've just mentioned it, I will see if I can get you a discount code by the time that this video goes up. I'm not sure if I can, but it's all natural. Jo, you know, our health guru who we work with, she got us on it originally because all the ingredients are natural. It's cruelty free, it's vegan, basically just full of all the nice stuff and none of the bad stuff. So, oh, and the refills, by the way, are plastic free. So
Does that mean they're compostable?
Yeah. In your home.
Oh,
yeah,
so you just pop them in your compost bin.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, full of all good things. So that is what I was packing. That's my contribution. What else? I don't think they will be interested. My Surrey toothbrush. I love a Surrey toothbrush. My fake tan. I wear Bare by Vogue. This is the water one. Mel has just used that and she said it's amazing. So I'm going to take that one with me as well. But I'm sure you don't want to see what else is in my toiletry bag. So Kira, it's over to you.
Oh, okay. Right, okay, so we have actually already decided on this outfit, which you've seen.
So travel outfit.
Travel outfit, yes.
Yeah.
So first day travel outfit. Melissa was looking for something comfortable that she could layer up if needs be. So what we agreed on is that this little jacket, which also can, you know, do up as a shirt, is a good versatile piece to have if she gets chilly on the plane. But also when we were looking at the different options of jackets that we had, which are also really lovely, we just felt that this against the white t-shirt, white t-shirt,
yes, yeah, there we go.
It's just a bit too samey and it doesn't have enough dimension to it. I like the contrast of the light blue and the white.
Yes.
And then this, although it's really nice.
Shall I try one of them on and just see?
See, I have a real fondness for this one, so I was pushing this one.
And I like that one as well because I can do that one up and it actually looks like a proper blouse.
Yeah, and I like the shoulder details.
Yeah.
A little bit of something. Oh, this is nice as well.
Yeah, this hangs really nicely.
From?
This is a Uniqlo one, and so is that one.
Okay.
So Uniqlo.
Lovely.
That one is H&M, and all of them are around about £39–40. So none of them are actually expensive either. I'm wearing this in a size small. As you've seen, we've got in the cream as well, but they also do it in a nice pink colour, which I've worn before on a video
as well.
So lots of options, but
we went for this because in reality is I want to think about this in relation to everything else that we're going to talk about. So this shirt, I think, is going to work better with some of the options that we're going to consider bringing later on, which we'll talk through. So I think for now, although these are lovely jackets,
going to put these
We're
aside.
going to put those aside
we?
because I think this is going to be a better piece for you to take.
Okay, so the aim is to whittle all this down basically. So Kira's done all the hard work by putting the options here, but now we're just going to make sure that everything mixes and matches and works well. Right, what
Just want to say about this, so this is a lovely cord. I think Melissa has shown this before, but we just felt when it was worn with this and the jacket,
and that
the colour contrast wasn't great. It just doesn't pop as nicely as the white does. So I think, do you agree?
So it looks just a little bit dark,
a little bit
doesn't
dark,
it?
yeah, because we've gone for that jacket. So
yeah,
I think this we take as an option. Maybe if you're doing some sightseeing, we can consider this as a sightseeing outfit, or for when you're coming back on the plane.
yeah.
But I think stick with the vest, stick with the shirt.
Okay.
And because Melissa gets chilly,
I'm always cold. I'm that person that is freezing when everybody else is in their bikinis. I've got like a wrap on me.
So if you get chilly, have a little little jumper, which you can just pop over your shoulders. You can pop it on the plane if she gets cold. And it also looks just a little bit, quite chic.
I haven't quite done it right, have I, at the moment? But there we go.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
I think that's really practical. I can obviously wear the jumper underneath as well.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that you've linked the jumper in with other items that is going to come on.
Yeah. So
okay, great.
shoes though.
Yeah.
So she's wearing these fabulous sandals.
Yeah, these are the Reese sandals at the moment.
Are they comfy?
These are super comfy, so you've picked the right ones because I've got the very similar, these ones. So these are the Marks and Spencer's ones. They're only £19.50. I have to say they are very comfortable as well. But the reason you've made the right choice for me is that given we're going to be doing quite a lot of walking around, these ones have just got a slightly more padded sole. Is that why you've...
Yeah, and I just think that they're going to work as well, again, quite nicely with some of the other items. Not that that wouldn't, but I just quite like the look of these sandals. It's just my personal preference, to be honest.
Alright, so this is a good way of doing elimination, basically, of looking at your shoes and literally putting it against everything. I always try absolutely everything on that I'm taking with me to make sure that it mixes and matches, and that's how we go about doing it for clients as well. So we're doing a lot of wardrobes at the moment, aren't we? Okay, so that was travelling.
That was travel.
And then I get there late at night, don't I? So
sightseeing
the next day. What am I wearing?
So I've got a couple of options for you. The first one is this lovely little me&m dress.
I love that dress.
Now this is such a versatile piece. Let me show it properly.
Yeah.
So it's like a proper little sundress, but it has a little t-shirt that you can pop on over it, which still makes it look like a dress. But it just, if you're in air conditioning, or if it's a cooler day. I put it on the wrong way.
You've put it on. Shall I put it on for them?
Yes,
I'll put it on for them.
I'll demonstrate.
1 second. Right, okay, there's that dress on. Really super easy, simple. See why you picked it.
Yeah, very comfortable, very cool.
Yeah, but if the weather is a little bit cooler, because right now it's saying a combination of we're going as high as sort of 75. Is it Fahrenheit or degrees? Fahrenheit. So about 25, something on those lines.
You don't know, Google it.
Google it. But then on other days, other days it looks cloudy. So look good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And if you're going sightseeing into any churches, sometimes you've got to cover your shoulders. So
yeah,
it might
absolutely.
Not be something you could pop into this fabulous bag.
Yeah.
Which I'm also taking home. So this may or may not be going on holiday.
This was a treat to myself type of bag. It is ridiculously expensive for what it is. But we will link, as always, lots of similar ones. But if you are looking at a similar bag like this, my advice is to go either for a leather or a canvas strap here, because when you go for a bag that has got the rattan, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Rattan on the shoulders, and you haven't got a t-shirt on here, it can really dig into you when you're walking around somewhere. So that's what I like about that. I've got a bangle by the looks of it.
Bangle as well. I think the shoes are good.
Yeah, I think the shoes work. Yeah,
perfect.
Shoes work well.
Yeah, nice.
What happens if it's a bit colder? Is the jacket going to actually go with this?
Yeah, and you've got two options, don't you? You've got the jacket and you've got the jumper, which again you can pop over your shoulders. Probably the jacket, I say.
Yeah. I've actually worn the jumper with the dress like this before. So,
have you?
Yeah.
That works.
Necklace-wise, am I just going to keep that one? Or?
Yeah, you can wear that.
Yeah.
What earrings are you wearing?
I've got
yeah,
big
they're nice.
sun ones.
They're lovely for
I can
summer.
see you pick those out as well, though.
As well, yeah.
So either of those, actually.
Yeah, and I quite like the fact that they're quite big, so they kind of sit nicely. Bit of bling.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
There we go. So daytime, walking around the city, nice and cool. Should say, if you get chafing up your on your legs, which actually I do. I do get chafing.
all the detail.
You can buy chafing shorts.
Oh yeah.
So some Marks and Spencers or something like that. But I've just never had that thigh gap at all. That's where I carry my weight inside my thigh. And that sort of chub rub can be pretty nasty if you're walking around.
We'll be packing some of them then. So keep the private stuff private though.
Yeah, keep the private stuff
We won't be going through the liquor store.
But yes, okay, so that's good. I presume, are these backups?
Yes, so depending on the weather, because you did mention it was going to be a bit iffy, I've picked out 3 pairs of jeans. They're quite similar. They're I'm going to put these down. They are a little bit different. I think probably going to have to try them on.
Okay,
But, so you've got a wide leg crop.
Okay, yeah, that's like more like a palazzo.
Yes.
And are we, so basically instead of the dress, am I just going to be putting it on with the top?
Yeah, so you've got some options. So you've got the white vest that you have in it, well, not be too white, but you've got this little top, you've got the red top that we could wear with it, so I think you've got some options.
Okay.
And I think actually you could layer this with this as well to give it a little bit of, pop of colour, a little bit of white. Sandals would be fine, or I have put some trainers aside as well. Depending if it rains, I don't know.
Okay.
If it's rain,
now my feet do get really hot in trainers.
Right. Okay.
So for me, on a walking holiday, trainers are a last resort. They're usually something I take with me in case we go biking or something.
Okay.
But generally, personally, I'm more comfortable in a
stick with the sandals. Yeah. You've got the shirt as well or the little jacket that you're wearing is another option from a layering.
Shall I try these on and just? I only take one with me.
Yeah. So wide leg and a barrel leg as well.
Okay, so they all look very similar, but let me put them on now and show you the subtle differences, because the shape of the jean with the jacket or the top makes a difference, doesn't it? So I will put those on and come back in a second. Okay, so there's the first ones. So that is the culotte jean, and that one is from M&M, wearing it in a waist 25. They feel like they fit really quite nicely.
They're lovely,
actually.
and I just love the shape of them, that they just kick out from here. So
yes.
it's giving you a lovely narrow waist.
And I think when you are shorter, like myself, you're not too tall either, are you?
No.
How tall are you?
5'4".
5'4". I'm 5'3.5". And when,
a little bit more.
when we've got a cropped wide leg jean on, you can look shorter and wider.
Yeah.
So if you wear it high rise, you've almost got this extra width here that you've stolen off the leg part. So yeah, they feel very nice. So I would be happy with that as an alternative, because I could throw the jacket on, or I could throw the jumper over me, couldn't I, if I needed to?
Absolutely.
Second pair, let's try those on. Okay, so that's pair number 2. So this is your classic barrel jean. Always make sure that you're showing your ankles and at least an inch above your ankle bone, if not an inch and a half actually. So I find that I've been going for short in barrel jeans for even like our 5'6" clients, haven't we? We've been going for the short length. Because if a barrel jean goes right down to the bottom of your foot, it just makes you look really big all the way over. You've got to be able to show your waistband, because the difference here is you're looking at the proportion. So your proportion here has got to look smaller than it has here. And when it's just all the way straight down, it's just not as flattering. But what are we thinking? These ones or the other ones?
They're a nice alternative. These are a little bit more of a relaxed style jean, I would say, than the other ones. So at the moment, I would pick the M&M ones, just because I think if you wanted to wear them going out in the evening, if you needed that alternative option, they'd probably look a little bit more elevated.
Okay, so on that basis though, we've got a cheaper alternative to the M&M straight wide one, which are just these H&M ones. So I'll try those ones on for you now. There we go. So that is the cheaper version of the mango jean. Slightly slimmer in the leg, is it?
They're definitely slimmer. A nice straight leg.
They need a good iron.
They need a good iron. Just help you out there.
Thank you. I've added the jacket on just to show you how we can complete that look. But, you know, to go from to have that as an option as well as all of that,
Yeah.
I feel like that you've done a brilliant job there for me, because I've got every weather scenario.
You do, and
in
you've got
that.
some trousers for the way home as well.
Yes.
We can think about those for the way back.
Yeah, if the navy ones get dirty or something. Yeah. Generally speaking, I don't like to travel in jeans because of being a bit tight. But it's good to have it as an alternative just in case. But yeah, perfect. Okay, great. So what is my next day itinerary? I can't even remember what I'm doing on the next day. Get my sheet. I have actually written her an itinerary because we get all of our clients to write this for us, don't we? And then we literally assign an outfit to every single day, both evening and daytime. So that was daytime 1. So now we must be on evening 1.
We're heading out for dinner, it appears.
Oh, okay. Nice. Right. What am I wearing?
So dinner, I have this lovely jumpsuit, which I think you've shown before, haven't you?
I haven't shown it on the channel, actually.
Haven't you?
No, so I can put that on.
Please, you have to put this on. So this is a little me and him jumpsuit. It's easy to dress up. I think the main decision for you is what shoes to wear.
Okay.
So you've got the option of some heels.
Yep.
Yeah.
I find those really comfy,
Really
so I'm happy with those,
Or if you wanted, you could go for something a bit more casual. Sorry, I'm dropping everything.
That's right, let me hold them for you. So basically, she's picked me out gold heels or gold flats. Yeah. These are old Mango, by the way, and they are selling them again, but on the Mango Outlet website, which we can't link. So just go on Mango Outlet if you want these exact ones. Otherwise, we'll link some alternatives. I'd better try that on. The reason being is it's quite long, so I don't know if I'm going to have the option of wearing flats with it or not.
Okay.
So shall I try on and double check? Because it's no use us taking those if
let's do that.
Although that said, if that does go, I could swap the gold sandals, and because the gold would go with each of those.
Each of those,
Although I do find those really comfy.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think in terms of sizing, they're more comfy ones.
Okay, all right. Quick
or you
change.
Squeeze those in.
Yeah, squeeze those in. That's why you take a husband with you, so you can go over your bag allowance.
It's also why we have 2 suitcases.
We should probably explain this. So we have got 2 waiting to be filled here. Ideally, I'm going to be choosing this one. This is just an Amazon suitcase. I can link it for you. And it is sort of EasyJet Plus size. So that's the cabin size, but slightly bigger. So you pay a little bit of an extra premium, but you get to take it on board with you. This is obviously in the hold, or 23 kilogram type of suitcase. Every time my husband sees those, his eyes just roll for like a 3-day trip. I'm like, you married a stylist.
Especially if you're going on a UK trip, you can definitely pack this.
So I think you're aiming for me to get everything in that today, aren't you?
Yes. I'm going to be very strict with you.
Okay, all right. Let me go and try that jumpsuit on for you. Okay, there we go. Jumpsuit on.
Yeah, really nice.
I do love this. It is a spendy one though. It's expensive, but it's worth it.
So the way I look at things when they're expensive is that you'll have this for many years to come. It doesn't have a passion, so it won't date.
Yeah.
The colour's great. It's dark, so you can take it into evening wear quite easily. You can easily wear that with your trainers.
Absolutely.
Or flat sandals.
Yes,
And you can turn to day wear. If we popped like the jumper over the shoulders,
I
I
think that would look really nice.
Yeah.
Even
you could even wear it, I reckon, with the
I
jumper,
think I could
and
as
then
well.
you can turn it into, so it's a versatile piece, even though.
Obviously,
just gorgeous.
Yeah, obviously, just like that, just to elevate it. That would look very nice. Yeah. What I wouldn't mind checking, because I don't know how the blue and the brown will go. Do you mind just holding that? Just in case, what does that look like?
Nice.
Wear it like that? Might need to take my elastic bands off my arms. Arms first of all, that's nice.
You always need something for the aircon in these places.
Yes, you do, yeah.
Freezing.
Does it actually work when you put it on though?
I would say this is probably nicer for evening, just to kind of keep it elevated. But if you want to dress this down, I think.
Let me try it with my trainers.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Now we'd need the trainers because the trainers are platform, So you can see there that my heel and my trainers, whilst not exactly the same, they are similar enough that hopefully the trousers won't sort of drape all on the floor, because with a wide leg like this, you have to go as long as you can.
Yeah.
As soon as you go sort of halfway up the front of your foot, then your legs are just going to look really short and stubby. So let's see if this works.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. It's not driving on the floor, but it's
Yeah.
long enough.
I actually really like that for a
day wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's
Yeah.
lovely.
I think you could.
It's a really versatile piece.
Yeah, it is really versatile. We will put some cheaper alternatives up for you.
But it's super flattering. I think it's the way the seams have been done here and the waist, so it just helps to define the waist area. And then obviously this, broadens you, so it's making your waist look super tiny. Yeah.
And the neckline, particularly if you've got a big bust, that neckline is really good. Let me just come a little bit closer. So obviously you've got the zip there, and when you do open the zip, it does have this sort of modesty panel there. So if you feel like you need a bit of extra breadth in the bust area, obviously I don't, you can get an extra inch out of there without anything else showing. Straps are good because it hides your bra strap.
I wonder if you pop this over it, just to wear it, that would it kind of give you the option of using it with a jumper over as well.
I think it would, especially
you could touch,
show that.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
And
now you've got a pair of trousers.
there you go.
Yeah, fab. Yeah, that looks really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's add in the daytime bag.
Yeah, so actually you've got it's quite a versatile piece.
It is actually.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Lovely, yeah.
But we will try and see if we can find something a little bit better priced for you. Okay, so we are on day 3.
We've not counted the days, but we're definitely going to the beach.
We're definitely not going out for a meal. We're going to the beach, but it's a city beach, isn't it?
Yes.
So I totally get it. I would have picked exactly the same.
Yes, so we had a couple of options. So we had a lot of shoes in my hand. So we had this little outfit, which is another cord.
Yeah.
But this is a bit not for a city break. This is more beach on a holiday resort type place.
Absolutely, yeah. I would feel too conscious because that would be too see-through.
Yeah, very see-through.
Yeah, so that's a no. So I'm going to get rid of that one there.
Really nice, but given the circumstances, this is definitely an option. But when I considered it with everything else that we were bringing, I just don't feel it's going to offer you the versatility of the particular outfit that we've picked. Yes, yeah, because you'll be able to put that shirt with this jeans. You'll be able to pop that over that.
Yeah.
You could pop that over the shorts if you wanted to as well. Yes, again, Tony, that works nicely with that.
It's a bit cooler.
I think it's just a bit more versatile for your holiday, and I just don't want you taking the large suitcase. So this, I think, needs to go.
That's good.
That's
okay. That's nice though.
But it is nice, but you can choose shoes.
Okay, all right. This is actually when it's good because you've got somebody talking reason rather than saying. Because if I was here by myself, I'll be like, I'm just going to put that in just in case.
Yeah. And I distracted her with shoes.
Yeah. She said I can choose shoes, so I'm going back to that one instead.
See, now it's gone.
Okay, so that one's going.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So you've got 3 shoe options. So we know you really, really like these.
Yeah, they're
comfy. Just want to evaluate all of these options with what we've chosen so far. So we've got lovely pair of gold ones that she shared from Mango already.
Yeah.
And we also have this little pair from M&S that you were wearing when I arrived actually.
Yes.
Took off you, but I just think we should just show everybody how we're going to choose the shoes.
Yeah, okay, come closer to the camera then.
Right, okay, so there's this lovely pair. Really, really nice kind of day sandal. But I think in terms of the versatility to make this wardrobe work, I think this won't work very well to elevate the dresses for evening.
Yeah,
so
the fisherman sandal, it's a trendy sandal. It would go really well with this.
Yes.
But wrong vibe for the dresses.
And actually for walking around the city as well, not the most comfortable of shoes. So I think that probably takes those out of the running.
And the reason you're saying it's not comfortable is because nothing's strapping me in. So you tend to walk out of those after a while.
Your feet will get very tired.
Okay, agree. That one out,
Then we got these two. So obviously the
I
gold
like
is
them
going
both.
to add. She's going to pack both, isn't she?
I like them both. My husband might wear those.
Because in his bag, yeah. Sneak them in. Okay, so these we know are comfortable.
Yeah.
They work really nicely with everything we've tried so far.
Yeah.
Gold ones, also good. Can you make a choice? Could you?
Well, probably. I definitely don't need both, do I?
The option of one.
And I can see we've got, because I've got a bit of a business meeting posh meal to go
yes,
to.
that's true.
And I don't know whether that is going to be gold heels or gold sandals.
Right.
So when I've got that dress on, can I try those on with both and see that both work?
Oh, yeah, okay, and we have the gold heels as well. Okay.
Yeah, so we're down to those two.
Yeah.
Right, bear with us as we go through this process. But this is definitely city.
Yes, definitely city. Yeah. So if you were to go, sightseeing or jump on it, go in and see a church or something.
Yeah.
This would be properly
And
appropriate.
I can
for that.
obviously do the shirt up as well if I need to. I've got a swimming costume on underneath, which is I always go with a white because then you can put it with anything underneath basically.
Yeah.
Everybody always asks me, how do I get fake tan or suntan cream out of a white bikini? Wash it, obviously, but I always take some extra wash stuff with me for the evenings. But being totally honest with you, I never go really expensive on my swimwear. This is like a Marks and Spencer swimming costume, 29 quid. And if I buy it in white, I know I've probably got 2-3 holidays out of it.
Yeah.
It is a little bit wasteful, but it's the way to wear white and to mix it all around in your wardrobe, basically.
I think that's probably the best advice for the white swimsuit.
Yeah.
It's not going to get the longevity out of
No,
it.
you're
but
not.
It does look really good.
It does always look really nice and fresh, doesn't it? Okay, so next day then is, so it's the evening.
No, evening.
So this is
your
that
meeting,
dress.
isn't it?
Yeah,
You've got a meeting out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, you've got the Bowden one as well.
I've got two for you this time.
Yeah, I like the Bowden. You're going to like the Bowden one.
Okay, so two options. Bowden with the little, it's like a little kind of neck scarf, isn't it?
It's a.
I thought that was a neck scarf.
No, it's a tie round here. But actually, you probably could put it as a neck scarf. That would actually look really quite sophisticated.
Yeah.
But no, the advantage, I can put this one on and show them.
Yeah.
But the advantage of this is that you can position it where you need to position it for your waistline. So yeah, that is really lovely. Or the Me and M one as well.
I think you have to try them on.
Try them both on. Right, 1 second. So there you go. I think I have shown this one before.
Okay.
I feel nice in this.
It's lovely.
It feels very, very nice. We were just discussing about the straps though, and do you want to repeat what you just said to me? Because I think you made a really good point about this.
So I felt that these straps make it feel a little bit more day wear, and given you were going out for the evening, I think straps off. So the joy of these straps is that one, they're adjustable in length, so if you find them a bit loose, there is a button there's a couple of buttonholes at the back, so you can tighten them up quite easily. But when you take them off, I just feel like this dress feels a bit more elevated, feels a bit more evening wear.
Yeah.
So it's a versatile piece again for me and them.
There we go.
I think I'd go with, for the evening, I think that looks a little bit more sophisticated.
For the meal and the event that I'm going to. It does, doesn't it? But then I could put those on, and then with the gold flat flip-flops.
Yeah.
And then I've got a daytime outfit
with
as
your
well.
little jacket over as well.
Yeah.
Just dress it down if you wanted to make it play with your bag. Will feel a lot more day wear.
Yeah.
But this makes it look a bit more evening wear. So again, another versatile piece, I think.
Another versatile piece, but an expensive one again. So let me show you an alternative, which is a lot better price for you. And there you go. There's option number 2, Bowden dress.
Yeah, fab.
This has been suiting a lot of our clients, hasn't it?
I think this will work for most women. I put loads of clients in this style of dress.
Yeah.
And it's just such a flattering shape.
So why does it work, Kira?
Right.
So you can say it, because I get bored of saying this to everyone.
Right, I'm going to sound like Melissa for a second, but she's right. So obviously the V-neck is very flattering for most women, but if you've got a larger bust, that just breaks up the bust area.
Yeah.
Obviously the puff sleeves here is just helping, well, also actually reduce the bust area, but it also just helps to balance out the A-line skirt in this, which is obviously giving this an even smaller waist. So it's just a really good feminine shape of dress, and it works on every woman, I think.
Yeah.
And because of the belt being, you know, it's not, it does come sometimes.
It does
when
come.
you're taking it out.
Yeah.
And if you do take them off to just adjust them to your waist, it will be hidden. The little ties in here will be hidden underneath the belt.
Yeah.
So it just means that you can define your waist with the belt.
Yeah, shall I show them that a little bit more? I showed some people this on Instagram. So if you are short in the torso, for example, you're going to want to elongate this waistline by putting it longer, like that. So you've got distance between your bust and where your waistline starts. So particularly if you've got a big bust. The other thing we tend to do, if you've got a larger stomach, is we might bag that over the waistband like that.
Yeah.
You see the difference there.
Yeah.
So exactly as Kira has said, you can just move it depending on where you need to move it. But it feels beautiful. I'd say it's coming up true to size. It comes in petite and regular. And I think they do it from like a size 6 up to about a size 20.
Is this the petite or the regular?
This is the regular.
The regular, okay. And you're 5'3", yes.
I'm
So
5'3.5". Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think where people go wrong, particularly petite ladies, is that they have it so it's finishing there, and then suddenly it looks very old-fashioned.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it needs to be longer.
yeah,
Keep
you need
more
it
as a maxi.
longer. Yeah, suddenly I've probably aged myself.
Yeah.
Loads by just sort of putting it up there.
Yeah.
So the longer, leaner line is going to be more flattering. So yeah, beautiful. The gold is working really well, I assume.
Really
I can't really
nice.
see myself other than in that little mirror
no,
there.
that's really good.
So these shoes are definitely coming because they've worked with every dress and outfit so far.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Lovely. So what day are we on next?
I think you are going on a boat trip next.
On a boat trip.
Aren't you?
Great.
You're on holiday.
You told me. I wrote that about 3 weeks ago when I booked the holiday.
It's a boat trip.
It's a boat trip.
Okay.
Boat cruise.
Boat cruise.
But the bit I was concerned about, and I love you for this because you've really thought about this for me, is the fact that we're going to another city.
Yeah.
And so I've then got to get off the boat and I need to feel comfortable. So I didn't want to be in something really sort of,
And I think in a city break, you have to elevate your look for the day because you are walking around with people who are going to work and they're out shopping and they're not in their holiday clothes.
Yeah.
So I think this will take you from the boat trip into the city quite easily. And I think with the accessories, it kind of elevates it up. Instead of your swimsuit on underneath, if you want to jump in the water at any point, I don't know if there's swimming involved.
No, it is. It's like we're going off whatever onto some sort of coastline and we'll be swimming. So I've got the white swimming costume on underneath, as she said. This is a linen dress, by the way. It's got great arms on. It nips you in here at the waist. Got little splits at the side there. Not too short. It's probably as short as I would go.
It is your holiday, isn't it?
Well,
and I think covering your shoulders as well in a boat. I mean, who hasn't gone on a boat trip and gotten sunburned? So I think this will be good to keep your skin safe as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did think about this lovely dress, which I think Melissa has shown on her Instagram. Or
I think I've shown it on Instagram, but I will put a clip of it up at the side because it is a beautiful dress.
It's a lovely dress. So I think this is a gorgeous option. I think definitely for the city kind of touring side of things, but I was thinking about Melissa getting on and off boats in this dress because it's a little bit tighter skirt and this one's got a little slit here at the side, so I think there's a bit more manoeuvrability for that kind of, a full day of activities than there is in this.
I agree.
But this is a really lovely little one to consider as well.
So have you put that in on another day? Is that coming up? Or?
Well, I can't remember how many days we have, but we're not going to put it out of the bag yet.
Okay, all right.
For now.
Okay, so it's in the maybe at the moment.
Yeah, the other option was this little white cord.
Okay, let me help you here.
Yeah. Again, really, really lovely. I mean, I really love this fabric, but I do think it could be a bit warm for where you're going.
Cheesecloth.
The cheesecloth. I think this is a great fabric for UK weather.
Yes.
But maybe not if it's going to be,
Who knows though, honestly, from the weather report.
You don't know.
We just don't. But I suppose
But
you're right in saying that if it is warm, I definitely won't be able to wear it.
Exactly.
Where everything else so far, if it's warm, I can still wear it and I can still layer it up. Where I wouldn't,
I think this one, and maybe with the wearability of everything
Could I
else.
wear that just around the city?
Yes, definitely.
Like with that bag over
Yeah,
it or something on
definitely,
those lines. That would be really
that would be
nice.
lovely, yeah.
I don't know what days we've got coming up though. So let's leave that one with the brown dress for a minute then and see if that's needed elsewhere. But I'm happy that, brilliant. Yeah, need a hat for the bow.
Bag.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, hat if I need it.
Yeah, keep you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I think you're great.
Yeah. Yeah, so evening meal. Oh, I like the idea of that.
Well, I mean, you did design it, so you should really wear it.
Yes, okay, nice.
This is Melissa's fab little cord from Lily Silk.
Yeah.
I think this would be lovely for an evening meal.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I've done a whole video on our new range, so I'll definitely put some photographs at the side, but beautiful. I know that goes with my gold jewellery, I know it goes with my gold shoes, my gold handbag.
Yeah, it goes with everything.
Yeah.
And again, if you wanted to, you can always pop it on with a white vest if you wanted to wear it during the day, because I think they're quite versatile trousers, so it gives you another option in your wardrobe, I think.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
it really elevated with your gold accessories for an evening.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I don't actually need to try that one on because I'll just put the photos at the side. So I'm going to put that there then, because these are the definites so far, aren't they? I've just got to choose one of those two dresses.
Yeah.
I might actually, going back to that dress, I might choose that one just so I can wear it in the daytime just in case.
Yeah, it's a bit more versatile.
Yeah.
Just for the packing and the suitcase.
Yeah, so that's what we're at the moment. Let's pop that one at the side.
And then we have another day of sightseeing, hence why these pieces are still here. And I've brought this in as an alternative. So
oh yes, love that one.
Colour, a little bit different, have a skirt and a top as well. So
can I try?
What do you think?
Yeah, let's try that one.
I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, let's try that one and we'll come back to you in a second. There we go. Yeah. I quite like that. I
really
feel
like
like it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It feels nice and casual. I feel like I'd be cool in it.
Yeah.
It's got pockets. Absolutely, it's got pockets. Jacket wise, I assume.
Yeah.
That's going to go.
Yeah, this will definitely go. I think it just adds it. Yeah. Makes it nice and casual. Have a little colour.
There you go. Is that going to go nicely?
Yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that works really well still.
Nice little neutral. Yeah, denim is always a bit of a neutral anyway, so that'll work nicely with that skirt.
Yeah, really nice.
Like the pop of colour. Looks relaxed.
Yeah.
Happy for the city.
Yeah, feel comfortable with that. So, are we at the point of? Well, what are we doing? We do like the brown dress, don't we?
We do like the brown dress, so we have definitely discarded this from the packing, so we'll put this one away.
Right, okay.
But this one is still here. Now, what do you think?
I love this dress, and I think this is slightly more sophisticated city.
Yeah.
This is casual city.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it's going to be, really.
This is her, she's negotiating this into the bag now, isn't she? Right.
Well, are we here? Is this us now?
That is us, yeah.
What else have we got left? Did you say an evening?
So, casual evening and your trip home. So, I think you've got plenty of options here for a casual evening. You can re-wear these trousers.
Yeah.
You've got
the navy trousers just with this white top.
Yes, navy trousers, white top.
That would be casual.
Yeah, you've got the white jeans if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You can reuse this if you wanted to. Oh, you've got loads of options here for a casual evening. Yeah, I think you're fine.
Yeah,
and then that just leaves you with the trip home on the airplane.
Right.
So I think again you can definitely reuse. So we haven't actually popped this into an outfit yet. So this is obviously the piece for over the trousers that you're wearing out.
The co-ord set.
But you could pop that on over the jeans that you're bringing. That'll be a lovely little outfit.
And I can show you straight away what you can do there to split that up. Is as soon as you put that bag over that, you can see how it splits the navy up.
Yeah.
So navy can be sometimes quite dark in the summer unless you've got that sort of pop of beige or yellow or something like that. So that
pop
would
this
work.
over your shoulders just for the plane.
I've got loads of ideas.
You've got plenty,
Plenty. So that means
she's negotiated this.
I can take the dress as my backup.
We will give you this one item as a new possibility.
Okay.
But yes.
Oh, sorry, Amy's Okay, great. Yeah, so Amy's just in the background saying that we can give you a 15% off code for the Fussy deodorant. So I'm glad we mentioned that at the start. It really is a lovely deodorant, plastic free, cruelty free. You're going to love it.
And it does smell very, very nice.
It does smell very nice. I'm going to leave you one because I've got spares, so I will leave you one. So that's good. 15% off. I'll put it on the screen for you. I'm really pleased with what you've done.
Yeah, and it fits in a small suitcase.
Well, does it?
Yes.
So this is the bit where we've actually got to try. We'll fast forward this bit for you, but hopefully we'll get it in. Let's see if we can. Right, there we go. Is it all in there?
Well, the clothes are in there.
I don't know where's my bag gone.
Bathroom bag isn't in there.
Okay, yes, the bathroom bag isn't in there,
No.
but James is so used to me taking up half of his suitcase that I'm okay with that.
That's considered part of her luggage.
So all the clothes are in there. Actually, do you know what? We've packed my travel trousers in there because this is actually the jumpsuit that I've just thrown on now. So if I took the travel trousers out of there...
It still won't fit it.
Yes, it will, because the jacket's in there as well.
Oh, okay.
We have literally just put everything in there.
All right, okay. She might just have
I'm
done it.
redeemed. Yeah, I'll have 3 pieces on. So I think you've done it. Well done.
Yeah, I'm going to take all the credit for this.
Yeah. You can actually book Kira, by the way, online. She does one-on-one online styling sessions. You do, yeah. Please book. You do face-to-face as well, don't you? What area do you cover?
London, Surrey. But mostly when I shop with people, it's normally London.
Normally London-based, yeah. So she can meet up with you for the day, give her a brief, or online internationally. We're styling people all over the world, literally on a daily basis, aren't we?
Yeah.
And she can do exactly what she's done for me using your clothes. So all she has to do is have a quick sort of chat with you online, and she can go off and do the rest, or she can pick it out of your own wardrobe as well. So don't let the distance put you off. It does work online. I don't know how, but we make it work.
Yeah, it works. It works really well. It's really good fun as well.
Yeah, it really works. So that's it from us today. A little bit of a random video. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again next week with a proper video. Bye for now from both of us. See you later.
Bye.